Hello, I'm Patty Kay with the U-Shaped Business, and our topic this morning is about one-size-fits-all marketing advice and how sometimes it simply doesn't fit. As a U-shaped business, you need to make sure that you have U-shaped marketing. So Sigmund Freud was famous for linking, well, pretty much everything to sex. But as someone pointed out once, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. So when it comes to business advice, a really, really common bit of advice that gets tossed around out there is that if you want to sell something, you need to link it to one of the big three. And the big three are money, health, and relationships. So in describing what you do, you need to make sure that you connect it to one of those things. And sometimes this is exactly the right thing for you to do. If you offer a service that people haven't heard of before, that they're not out there actively seeking, and it directly relates to money, health, or relationships, then this is perfect. Tell them how what you're doing will help them make more money, have better relationships, or improve their health. That is great advice if that happens to be what you do. If it fits, it's great advice. However, if it doesn't fit, you kind of run into this thing where you turn your business into the same old, same old. Instead of having a unique message that speaks directly to your clients, you muddy your message and make it sound a little bit just like everything else. So you run into messages, and you've probably seen things before. Make more money by getting hypnotherapy. Make more money with a new website. Make more money by getting counseling. Make more money by getting a dog walker. And it even gets worse if you leave off the part about how you do it. I was once at a very, very painful networking event where we were instructed to introduce ourselves without naming what we actually did. Instead, we were to focus just on the benefits that our clients receive from working with us. Now, for some of the businesses in the room, this is exactly what they needed, and the advice worked great, because if they were there introducing themselves as an expert in the XKG methodology and nobody knew what that was, they wouldn't get any attention, nobody would pay attention to them. But if they introduced themselves by saying that they help businesses free up more time, well, then they had a chance of connecting and people got a sense of what it was that they were doing. However, for the people in the room who had a business that people understood, it just made them look a little bit shady. So imagine a networking event where basically everyone in the room stands up and offers to help people make more money without specifying how. So suddenly, legitimate businesses like website developers, bookkeepers, personal assistants, yeah, they all sounded a little bit shady, and we weren't sure what they were doing. And it had the opposite effect to what was intended, which was to connect with the audience. So here's your thing with your marketing. Always, 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 your goal is to connect. You want to build a bridge between what you offer and what people are looking for. And sometimes they just want the cigar. If you do something that people have heard of before, it's something that they understand and it's something that they want, you can be really direct about how you describe your offers. You can say things like, I build websites for people. I provide bookkeeping services. I'm a dog walker. You don't have to give them a reason or a benefit right away. They're simply looking for those services already. They already want them. So you don't have to complicate it. Just make it simple. If what you do is something people directly want, leave it at that. Don't make it difficult on yourself. Now, if you offer something that people don't understand, or they've never heard of before, or they have the wrong idea about, in that case, you really do have to connect it to a problem that it solves, or a result that they'll get, or a benefit. Otherwise, it's not going to connect with them. It'll go over their heads. They won't recognize that it's something that can help them. So coaching is one of those businesses that falls under this category. It's getting better. People are starting to understand what a coach is and how a coach can help. But a lot of people don't recognize it. They're misinformed about it. They don't understand how it can help. They don't see the value very clearly. And of course, different coaches offer very, very different results. So you need to provide a little bit more information around that. So coaches can do really well to connect the results that they get with what their clients are looking for, rather than just saying, hey, I'm a coach, hire a coach, get your coach here. So coaching is one of those things where it needs a little bit more explanation. And so do services where people haven't heard of before, or they don't see a clear need for, or they're misinformed about. So it could be helpful to, for example, point out that a personal chef can save people a lot of time if they're crunched for time, or that hypnotherapy can reduce stress if people don't understand that that's what it can do. And sometimes the benefit that you're offering is one of those big three. Business coaches help people make more money. Relationship coaches help people with their relationships. Fitness coaches can help people with their health. But the big three isn't the only three. People could also want to build courage and confidence, or to find their purpose, or to overcome their fears, to have an easier time making decisions, to beat procrastination, to communicate effectively, to find a new career or get a better job, to learn a specific thing that you're teaching. That we have lots of reasons for doing what we want to do. And as a U-shaped business, you're going to be unique. You're going to have a smaller, you don't have to appeal to everybody. You just have to appeal to that small number of clients that you need. So you don't need to follow the advice that say that you have to be, part of the big three, or that you need to do what everyone else is doing. You need to find the right marketing style and advice that works for you. So I'm Patty Kay. You can learn more about me at my website, pattykay.com, and I will see you back here next time. Bye for now.